This is one of the books on my TBR, but I'm not gonna get it. But I just saw this one and I was like, this looks really pretty. That cover looks so pretty. Bro, I kind of want to get this. I have way too many books here. Hello. So today I am reading Queer Books for a Week, and I did already start this on Wednesday. It is now Friday, but I'm going to get you guys up to speed. It's okay. So on Wednesday I read How to Bite Your Neighbor and Win a Wager, and I read 35% of that. It was like 115 pages. Then yesterday, Thursday, I was like, let me pick back up Evocation. I was on like 40%. I read 35%. And I was like, I'm gonna finish this, but then I didn't. So today, just now, I finished it. And I finished Evocation. So I finished the first book out of this little challenge thing, and it was so good. It was so good. I'm obsessed with it. I don't fully have a rating yet, but future editing me will have a rating up for you guys. And it's incredible. By the way, if you guys are ever like wanting to know my updated ratings and all that, because they do change, my Goodreads is always linked in my description. But yeah, it was so good. I love David. I love the polyamorous relationship. It was my first time reading about that in a book, and it was fantastic. I'm definitely going to check out more of S.T. Gibson's work, and I definitely am going to purchase this book when it comes out in paperback. I am going to continue with How to Bite Your Neighbor and Win a Wager, just not now. I had also started that around the time I started Evocation a couple weeks ago when I was reading Fire and Blood. And I didn't read much of that. I had like 10%, and then yesterday I read 30%, so I'm at 42%. Give or take a couple of percents. So we have that, but we've got some physical book options. So we've got Maurice by E.M. Forster. This author wrote A Room with a View, Howard's End, and A Passage to India. So he's a popular author, and I'm very sad about this one. Apparently it's very heartbreaking. Then we have Confessions of a Mask by Yukio Mishima. This one is actually about the coming of age story of the author in post-war Japan. So going to also be heartbreaking. Then we've got a short little read here, which is Olivia by Dorothy Strachey. I'm very excited about this one. This is only 100 pages, and it's about this English girl who goes to Paris to further her education, and she falls in love with her teacher. And this inspired Andrea Simon to write Call Me By Your Name. So it's going to be a problematic love story, but it's sapphic, so I'm reading it. And then the only one I wasn't planning on picking up at the library, but I just had to when I saw it, because look at this cover, and then read this. A Great Gatsby remix. This is a Great Gatsby remix. This is a Latino Nick. A transgender Latino Nick. It's like I pulled a Gatsby and Nick fanfic from AO3 and I've put it in a book. I'm so incredibly excited for this. Not only is the cover, the spine, everything stunning, the book looks stunning itself. The writing, everything. I'm into this. So my biggest question is like, how is Daisy gonna play into this love story? Because clearly they're ending up together, but like, is Gatsby gonna still like her? Like, I don't know. So far it seems that it's very similar. Like Nick literally lives in the little cottage in West Egg. Like even the names of everything is the same. So I have some questions. So I kind of want to like read this one next. I'm not sure. I do want to finish How to Bite Your Neighbor and Tame a Wager. That is like the long How to Bite Your Neighbor and Win a Wager. It's like the longest fucking title in the history of titles, and it's like but I do want to finish that one, but I am really tempted to read this one, so, and I might want to pick up a physical book. I feel like maybe I haven't really been in the ebook mood. I don't know. I've been just so bad at updating you guys. I'm just such a horrible YouTuber. I'm sorry. And I will update you guys in 1 second. But I'm going to the library. I'm gonna bring you guys along while the kitties are sleeping. I'm going to do that really quickly because the library closes in like 45 minutes, I think. So in and out, grabbing a couple holds and maybe a book or two, and yeah, okay. Hello guys, I'm back from the library and I thought I would give you guys a little library haul before I debrief on the books I've been reading. So first I got The Happy Couple by Nawaz Dolan, and this is just like a messy, fun, short summer book that I've had on my TBR for a tiny bit, not that long actually, but I don't know why I was in the mood to read it. I just was scrolling through my TBR and I was like, let me place this one on hold. So I placed it on hold and it was ready in like 2 days, so I'm gonna be able to read this at the beach. I'm very excited. I will definitely keep you guys posted. The most exciting, copy 4 and 6 of Villains Are Destined to Die. I put him on hold 5, but for some reason it's not ready yet, so. But this is 4. I'm so excited. I love this series. I literally don't know what it is, but I've been thinking about it non-stop. I'm getting into this style of books. I don't know. And then here's 6. She's cute. Who is this one? Is that one of like the wizard one? I'm like, okay. If you guys ever want to talk about these books, probably not. But I am a shipper of her and him, not this guy. So I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen, but can't wait for 5. Hopefully that's ready soon. And then I saw that they had this at this like branch, and this is whoops. Who Made Me a Princess, which is like the same style as Villains Are Destined to Die. This one's like a chunky book. This one has like a lot of pages, but there's no page number, which is frustrating. But here it is. I decided to get this one, and I couldn't find like 2 and whatever and 3 and all that, but it said online they had that, but I couldn't find it, and I was very embarrassed because there was people like sitting there, and I have social anxiety, and they're sitting right in front of the bookshelves. I was trying to get this book and I was having a hard time finding it, and like I know they weren't laughing at me or even talking at me, but like just the fact that they were laughing and giggling, I was like, so I gave up. Okay, now book updates. I finished this one. You guys saw that I finished this book. I gave it a 3.75 out of 5 stars. I don't think it was bad, and I do recommend it. It's just not a new favorite, and for it to be a book that I'm gonna think about, kind of a new favorite, that's what a 4-star is to me, and this just wasn't that. But it wasn't disappointing, which is like a 3-star and below. So here are my points. First, I didn't like Nick. And since he was like essentially the main character of this book, it's kind of annoying to not like the main character because you're in his thoughts and you're like, you know, and that it's annoying to not like the main character. Second, I predicted basically every single thing that was gonna happen. I was literally on page like 3 and I was like, oh, I know this couple, and obviously that was the couple. So I don't know, I like being able to predict things because sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm so smart, but sometimes I'm like, so that was that. And another thing, 2 more things. I don't even know if I should feel this way or not, but I kind of wish they weren't both trans. And here's my explanation. I like that one of them is trans. Like, I like reading this trans representation in a book. I want to read it. That's why I picked it up. It's what I want to read. But when they were both trans, we didn't really have that intense conversation I kind of wanted of like what it feels like to be trans, especially at this time period. Like, we had a couple thoughts here and there, but since they're both trans, they both immediately clock that they're both trans, and then they never talk about it. It doesn't play a role in their relationship at all, like their romantic relationship. And I was just not the biggest fan of that, because I wanted, like, it's not that I wanted the fact that they're trans to be their whole identity. Not at all. I'm always like pissed off when people make like, you know, or when authors in the books like make it their whole personality because they just like don't want to make like put more effort in their book. That's like, I'm happy it wasn't like that. But at the same time, it kind of felt like a cop-out in some way. Yeah. Okay, and then the last point is that I didn't really enjoy the fact that this is literally a copy of The Great Gatsby. Like, if what's his name? F. Fitzgerald's were here, he would kind of be like, oh, because this is literally The Great Gatsby, but they're all gay. They're all gay. So, essentially, it's exactly like The Great Gatsby. Yeah, I don't know. I wish there was like a slightly different plot point that's not in The Great Gatsby, but I wish it was more different from The Great Gatsby, because I literally just felt like I was reading The Great Gatsby, but the characters are still as not enjoyable to read about, and they're just younger and gayer. And that's fun, but I would have read a 20,000 word fanfic about that, not like a how many thousands of words is in here. You know, like that would have been fun for a short story, a short 100-page story. But this is 300 pages of something I've already read. So yeah, I wasn't the biggest fan, but currently reading Olivia. I'm on page 20. I'm really hoping to finish this, but I have been in a reading slump. I'm going to be so honest. I'm entering a reading slump and I don't know how to get out, and it's bothering me. But I'm reading this and I'm 70% in this one. I'm hoping to finish them right now, like today, because I'm hoping to end the video today. We shall see, but I'm gonna film another video for the next couple days when I'm at the beach. I'm gonna do like what I'm reading on vacation. That's gonna be super fun, and I don't want to, like, I want to start new books. I want to start my anticipated books. So that's that. Let us go read. Hey guys, so I'm actually gonna be signing out. I really didn't do a lot of reading since I last talked to you guys. I've been busy preparing for the trip tomorrow and playing with the kittens and all that, and I'm in a book slump, and reading is really not my priority right now. So I do apologize for that, but no other book has been completed, only Evocation and Self-Made Boys, I think, which is disappointing. I thought I would have gotten 4 books at least, but no. But it's okay. I'm in the middle of them. I will finish them in the next couple days, so that's fine. Being in a book slump is kind of depressing, honestly. Like, I really just want to read, but nothing is calling out to me right now. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm sorry I didn't read that much. I'm sorry. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, it was probably not one of my best videos at all. I did so bad with updating and filming. But nevertheless, if you did enjoy it, like and subscribe. I would be very, very appreciative. And I'll see you guys in a new video very soon. Bye.